That not capturing. Oh, there we go. So I don't know what happened there.
Video technology is cutting edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys have all the resin deposits. It's amazing.
I don't know, I haven't seen a spawn like this in a long time.
There's more resin than I know what to do with.
And I just got some more.
Alright, so got that. There was a soil centrifuge here somewhere. Drop that off.
Alright,
Ooh, okay, a little power farm.
I'm gonna head off.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna go straight.
Thanks for hanging out.
I'm gonna go straight. No, I meant like, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
I meant like in the car.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I'm going straight in one direction. Alright, if we go straight south.
Yeah, oftentimes what I do is I'll make like a line of beacons north and south. So that way if I'm out, I always know I'm in line with the base.
I like how a sandstorm spawned right on me.
Yeah, I kind of had one come up while I was walking back to the cave here. I think I'll make it to the cave in time.
Ooh, a battery.
I wonder if jumping actually makes you faster in storms, or if it just feels that way.
It does.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly realistic.
It's just because the animation for walking is slower.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how these rovers can climb mountains.
All the torque.
Yep.
Power of electricity at your fingers. Or whatever is in those yellow tanks. It's probably liquid fear or something.
There's no way that's the normal energy.
Yeah, actually forgot the grab I was gonna go back for.
Come on.
We have a small heaping mountain of organic.
Hmm.
And the ironic thing is that we're already well past the stage where organic would have been beneficial. So we're just gonna have to turn all of it into winches or something.
Oh yeah, I don't build a lot of winches, so I forgot it was in there.
That's because you can shred them.
Ah.
Hello.
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 Can I play with you guys?
Yeah, unfortunately we are full. There is one person who's not on voice.
Aww.
I'm just sitting on top of a mountain waiting for the sandstorm to pass. Oh, there's a wreck here. Oh, that's not a wreck. I'm gonna die. This is gonna kill me. I'm rolling down the side of a mountain. Let's go tomorrow. This is a spider bike, I swear down.
I mean, running rovers is mostly safe.
And this little solar panel's keeping me well charged. Oh, not anymore. I'm in the shadow of a mountain. I'm dead. Oh, no. They don't kill you. Good to know. Oh, yeah, that's realistic.
Yeah, you're like completely safe in rovers. Now, if you get out when you're up too high, maybe you could have trouble.
No, say it's realistic because I flip the rover. Standing next to it. Go on, climb. Go on. Oh, if you can't get over this little hill, we're gonna have a problem. You got over a mountain, can't get over a little hill? Really?
Yeah, the rocks can be problematic sometimes. Alright, so...
And there's a cave. Into the cave, let's go. I'm not going back until I take home 2 research things. At least. I think
let's see, so crawling back, well... Crawling back research it like a rover, but we're gonna need more aluminum to get more rovers.
What is this material? Oh, that's convenient. 1 research already. This one. What is ammonium for?
Explosives.
Oh.
For rockets.
Yeah.
So we need that?
Rockets, rocket fuel.
It's not useless. We'll need it eventually. We'll need lots of it.
I wish I would have brought a,
I think there's something here or there that uses graphene.
That too.
What is that?
Hmm?
I want to explore that. It's a
Hmm.
pink thing.
Ah.
It's like a giant pink bubble. And I want it. Oh, aluminum. Is it aluminum? Hey, aluminum. Mine.
Hmm.
What is this?
Clay. Resin. Ooh, there's some laterite.
We're at a stage where the more metals you can find, the more soil you can bring back to that.
I have one canister of thingy full already.
I'm gonna start building all of my bases in tiers of power priorities. Thanks to you.
Hmm.
It's all your fault. See what you've done. Think about it.
You know, I'm honored that I have inspired you on power of all
Permanently
people.
changed how I play the game. I mean, I already do that. It's just that, for the most part, I only have 2 tiers, and it's all the machines I put stuff into, and I think it's just I'm always superstitious about tiering, like conjoining different layers of. Just because extenders do something really uncanny with power.
Yeah. Well, I have noticed that it seems like they always split 50-50, so you can't get more than 50% power, even if it's available. If you start doing
No,
quartz
nothing
networks.
like that, exactly.
Yeah, maybe I
What's going
misunderstood
on
it.
with that? When the gauge is right in the middle, when the bottom half is yellow, the top half is black. That means 100% is what is being demanded is being provided. So that's the best situation you can make. If it goes above the middle, that means that you're getting more power than what you can do with, and some of it's getting. So when you have like a tier
Well,
setup, where
I think I did have
machines that
batteries in
impact-
that setup, and now you said that made things weird, so maybe that's what messed
that
it
does
up.
make things weird. But like in the setup you've got right now, the smelter says it's got 100% power, but the research right outside of it says it has 125%.
I guess it goes 100, and then everything else.
Yeah, because all the extra is going to the external network. That's how extenders are supposed to. They're weird though.
There's crash sites down here.
Oh, I forgot
Okay, what is the machine
forgot to
we
grab
need to build
research.
next? We have no extraplanetary material. Right, we need to get zinc somewhere.
Yeah.
In that case,
Alright, I just got a bunch of aluminum, so we could
now we're
start
space worthy.
thinking about... Oh, we already got the shuttle.
Yep, I just researched it.
Okay.
I'm
Thank
on
you
my
for
way
the
back.
copper. Right?
And we already have the thruster. So actually, we do need some ammonium. Well, I haven't looked around yet.
Alright, I got you covered then.
Okay.
So much down here. I'm very much considering making a small printer, just so I can make storage. Spot in the car.
Yeah,
We
that's
got plenty of storage.
one of
racked
the-
up right here.
one of the nice things is you can the printer's small enough you can carry around in a rover and make storage if you need to.
I'm gonna do that.
I've got a small storage with 4 small storages on it. If you need one.
Yeah, another thing I'll do sometimes is like to have a storage or 2 packed up, so depending on what I find, I can expand them or not.
What is it for a beacon?
Quartz.
That's unfortunate.
Are you near the base?
No, I'm not. Well, there has to be quartz down here somewhere, surely.
And there's lots in this cave.
It's like,
That's just the way I
oh,
went
that's
before.
where they are. They've been making poison and killing me. I don't know where they are. They're above me.
Ah.
Spitbags. The bitter spitters.
They got dead.
We have enough aluminium to make two medium, or two small present. Enough for a trip to Exotic and back if you want to go ahead and get all 3 Exotic guns. The shuttle's already built. We're ready to go. Everything
Oh.
but thruster.
Nice. That's something.
And the shuttle has a chair now.
Looks like I just had a focus issue there. Yeah.
You have the fuel needed?
Oh, that's, well, just you slap a rocket on it, and then you build the second rocket and put it in your backpack so you can get back. So somebody just needs to bring home some ammonia. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. I was in these caves. I hadn't specifically been looking for it
I
yet.
only have 1 though, because this thing is.
I only need 2.
Is this?
Oh,
No, this
there's
is not the
two.
same one. Oh, dynamite. Thanks.
Yeah, I have 2 now.
That was totally worth the trip to the bottom of this cave.
Small printer. On this battery will keep me charged. Place that.
That was a long cave, too. So is that where I came in? Probably. No, this. I think this is where I came in.
I didn't think this through. I'm an idiot.
Alright, well there's one research at least. Where else can we poke around?
Well, I'm probably gonna die.
Oh, I should probably refill more tanks, huh? Ew, dying's not good. Did you manage to make a beacon?
No,
Okay.
I didn't realize how much power it'd take to make a thingy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm not that far from the surface actually. I just need to get the
There's another
rover
cave?
some sunlight. And if I can give the thing some sunlight
Oh, I
with power.
should have marked off that one cave. It's the first cave I went down. What's the kind of
Okay.
slide going?
Compound. Oh no.
Yep, that's I've been forgetting to close these off.
Great. Compound. Generator. Oh, let's go. Oh, frick. Okay, there's a generator. Now we have to go this way. If I play my cards right, I will make it out of here alive. Let's just say I'm very glad that I have that oxygen storage tank on me.
Mmm.
If you can find even 1 resin, you can fill up the tank and make it back home.
Mmm.
Yeah, don't send me first. I would have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah, one time we were up at like the North Pole and the rover we were using fell through with somebody else. And then like between
They start screaming and going like, "It's full of stars!"
Yeah, but I got
Yes.
stranded then, so back then there was still found oxygen. Between that and filters, I was able to make it home.
Did you know that filters still work the same way back then? So if you had juggled it,
I think I was juggling it. I don't remember. It's been a while. Oop, that was still active. I swear I saw some ammonium down here earlier. Wasn't there?
Yeah, just glitch this
Ooh, that's some more
crap.
laterite, though. I might want to check back on oxygen first.
I am very much sure I should glitch this whole car out.
Yeah, well, there's the ammonium. I feel like this is not the way I came.
I don't think I'm in Kansas anymore.
So speaking of filters... Alright, well,
There we
go back, grab some stuff, dig up, I guess. Alright, this is a good time to pause here. Yeah, I was relatively good about maintaining my basic sense of direction. That's the one nice thing about tethers is you've got a breadcrumb trail to fall back.
Yeah.
Oops, well, killed that thing.
Alright. Getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. Where's that storage?
Alright, and we're... Yes, found a few research things. Oh, you're actually, like, up there somewhere. Ooh, somebody's been down here before. And then on the ceiling somewhere, yeah, there's that laterite. May have been a very small deposit.
I'm bringing some more money with me. Right now.
Okay, no, that was a dead end I got down before. I'm pretty sure I didn't go past you guys. I think that cave I came down had some quartz in it. Well, there's some quartz. Okay, now I can see tethers. So let's grab one of these. Oh, I had one back here too.
Now let's see if what I just did works. There's no way.
Hmm?
I just did the worst tunnel in the history of tunnels to get this rover out of this cave.
Shame
it's
on
working.
you. Shame.
It's working and I'm bringing back 2 research.
Shame.
No.
The big chungus will eat you.
Oh, what? Question mark?
It knows what you did.
Yep. That was a tether, not a research. Gotta get that reestablished. Yep.
Stop falling down. Stop. No, don't fall down. Why did I just take the seat off?
Research love holes sometimes.
Same. I especially enjoy when I get teleported right through block below to the top.
Hmm.
It sounds like a Minecraft villager sound.
Alright, so... 1 laterite. Okay, so we've got that.
Go on. I know you can do it.
Alright, so we've got the materials to do... Well, we've got 1 shuttle right now. So that could be 1 person for a grab and go, I guess.
I can do that. I'm very good at that.
You guys do all that stuff while I focus on getting back to the base. Better be some.
Alright, so, well, actually, how much? Okay, 1, 2. Alright, actually, I guess I didn't check what these were. Storage, okay.
Yeah, I could just make a second oxygen tank, get some tethers, and 1 piece of resin, I'm good to go. And 1 canister. And I should be able to come back with iron, tungsten, and sphalerite. Maybe some lithium too. Sphalerite's not hard to find. Once you get the trade post, you could just trade for its cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I've got now this work like.
Alright, thruster's good to go.
Am I ready to take off? Or do you want to go first?
Yeah.
If you go first, I can follow you.
Oh, what, disconnect, reconnect, or you shuttle?
No, I could just fly to the planet.
Oh. There's that too.
So if you go, I can keep you company. I can tell you where the ore is if you feel like it. Or I can keep it a secret. It's up to you.
Let's see. So, yeah, if we're just going for a grab and go, we don't need much.
I just bring 1 pack of tethers, 2 oxygen tanks, 1 resin, just in case.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Because you'll get power from... you'll get power from the shuttle, so... Not much power, but you won't run out of juice.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that should...
I have a status update.
Hmm?
I have a status update.
We've got a flat plane, by the way.
Oh, of course. Can't really see many planets
It's
right
flat.
now.
Houston, I'm out of the cave.
Yay!
I'm coming back home. I have 1 question.
Actually, I might be able to see you while I'm up here. I don't see a player marker yet, though.
Player markers don't update when they're that far out of your physics spot.
Oh, because I know
while
that...
you're in orbit, your actual location when you're in orbit is still localized. You don't tell the server where you're. That way, it can land you from any position around the planet. So
okay.
I won't be able to see you
so it
even
has
if
to
you
be
can't see
it has to be a beacon that I can see. Okay.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. The location starts to get really wacky once you get out of orbit. It's
Yeah. All right. So right now, all we got is arid, but I think exotic is coming up.
exotic is definitely my favorite one for getting all 3 materials. People like to go to not radiated tundra, but tundra's orbit is a nightmare of biblical proportion. Yeah, it's easy to get stuff there, but good luck getting off planet.
You know, I'm yet to go to another planet.
Yeah.
I am trying to outrun a sandstorm to get to the base.
Well, maybe we should work on getting a bigger shuttle then, so we can
I can take you with
do
us.
some extra planet stuff.
We'll have 2 research on me. Oh,
You're
dog
going
weed.
to exotic, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just, it was like a quarter out of cycle. Oh, you're already going?
I can try to catch up with you there.
I'm gonna try and get the drill head. Can that be a thing I can do?
Just have fun. Mess around. It is a sandbox after all.
Yeah, because I can't actually see your player marker out here.
Hmm?
Well, somebody's anyway.
Yeah, you should be able to see me flying through space,
Yeah.
but you probably won't get very frequent up. It might look like I'm just sitting there.
No, it's actually pretty decent.
Cool. Okay,
I
wait for
see what you
planets to
mean.
move around.
Alright, it's
What do you
now approaching the border.
Okay, I flipped up into another planet space, but I don't know if I'm in the north or the south of the planet, so I might just be landing.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure how that stuff orients here.
Well, I just passed through the planet. Whoops.
I have no idea how this power setup works, but you know what?
Oh, the
I'm not gonna
extenders?
question it.
It's
Yeah, they just extend power, don't they?
They also have a priority effect that they'll only send power if upstream has at least 100%. So my usual pattern is to put research last and then smelter in the middle, so that when I run printers and things, they get priority, and then we'll smelt stuff, and then when all that's all done, we'll do research, or if we have extra power.
Okay.
yeah, I went to Baron. I gotta go the other way.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, because so far we have what, a wind thing.
Yeah.
So I'd I often like the North Pole, but that's all kind of one biome. I'm not sure which. It's
The
purple.
right side's always the North Pole. but-
Yeah. I'm looking at maybe a boundary area here to get a couple different biome things
Oh,
going
I
on.
just saw you teleport. Oh my gosh, that was cool. Okay, so here's when you're in the shuttle. Remember how I told you, or I probably did, that in space the planets don't really move. They're just stored in a vertical column of memory. They're all
Yep.
static. So
Okay.
when you get in a shuttle, you are really in orbit around the planet when you see yourself flying in orbit around it.
So the fun
but-
part here is, will I fall off when I get out here?
Shouldn't.
Okay, not fatally.
Yeah. The cool part, though, is that when you get in a shuttle, the moment you click on another planet, you go from that horizontal slice of space you're in to the location of the fake planet in the horizontal slice for the planet you. Then you zoom all the way back in, slowly, to where the real planet is in the center of all this color. That's why the color of the smoke changes the instant you click on the planet, and not earlier.
Alright, drop that.
So I just saw you whiz off into space suddenly into an empty spot in the sky. And now I'm following you.
Oh,
down.
and now you know.
Hello.
Oh, yep. And now you know exactly where the
Did I?
planet is.
Well, I can't see the ground, but
Oh.
I can see all the plants, which next second best thing, honestly. There's so much grass.
Alright, power.
One of these days I'm going to do a study on how much organic is actually on the exotic. Oh, you spawned on top of a little platform, didn't
Yeah.
you? Okay. You've already switched up the thruster.
How much better is a medium solar panel?
Not much. It makes 2 amps instead of half an amp.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
was
4
thinking it
times-
was 4 times.
It's 4 times more effective, but the problem is that it takes up the same space as 8 small solars could. So,
yeah, so if you've got the
the
materials, yeah.
yeah, if you By the time you can research it, if you don't have at least 8 copper, I mean, you don't need that much copper to get as much solar power as you could ever possibly want.
All right, that's
So, by the time you can
laterite.
research medium solar, the only real benefit is that it reduces the number of polygons on the screen at once.
Ah.
It's kind of wasteful, to be honest.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
think to bring
imagine.
a beacon for the shuttle. Oh well.
That's okay. Yeah, I can't see the ground, and so I'm gonna have to follow behind you like a caterpillar.
Ah.
Let's see.
Wasn't thinking of that.
I'm blind.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a very hilly area. I'm just trying to get a little bit of view here to see if I can spot anything.
We're gonna have to go underground primarily.
Okay, yeah, I usually ended up underground because of storms and stuff.
If you could do me a favor and come over here to where my chair is. I tried to draw a little platform. I can't see where the ground stops there.
Ah.
Just dig 45 degrees down, and we'll flatten the tunnel. Well,
Okay, well, I was
you
gonna
can flatten it. I can't see.
going to start, see what
Because the caverns here go deep, 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 deep.
if there were
deep,
any
deep.
caverns
If
around.
we dig our own, we don't have to meander around the whole planet for an hour.
Ah.
We can go straight to the goodies. Exotics underground is a little bit like tundras above ground, if you want. They've got sphalerite, iron, and tungsten, and
my.
lithium. Do you have any tethers?
Hmm.
we
Yeah,
can
I was
see
just
where we're
starting to
going.
think about that.
I mean, I'd take some.
We
But
did.
no, I'd take some to you, but
It's okay. We'll be done pretty soon. Got 2 people for a 1-person job. There's a large cavern to our left, but I don't.
Ah.
It looks like it's one of the winding ones.
Okay.
There's also the mother of all resin patches to our right, but it's underground. Not that we need resin here. Like, it's huge. It just keeps going. I can't even see through it. Okay, there's another huge cavern immediately below us, so be careful when you dig.
Hmm. Well, it's different color.
I think there's actually like 3 different cavern layers beneath exotic. I
Yeah,
don't usually
well,
find
that's
the
off of that
third
tether
one.
pack. Seems like I might be hitting something up here.
Yeah, there's a cavern right below you. I can't see the ground, which was the utility of the.
Okay.
Hold on, I can have a trick with it.
Yeah, we're in the ceiling now. Yep, satellite down there. Found a thruster. Don't have to unpack that one necessarily. Yep.
I don't know if I'm gonna step into the void here.
Oh, yeah, I guess the...
I'm trying to use this as a walking stick, but it's not as good as a tether. I'll just get a tether.
Yeah, ooh. Oh, it almost ran into a little cave guy there. Well, he's somewhere.
254 bytes. Nice job, guys.
Yep, that was all glands or whatever from the cave worm.
I'm blind.
Yeah, there's a platform there, but it's kind of thin.
There's a good research right here.
Yeah, I hadn't looked at those satellites and stuff yet.
It seems like there's yet another cavern beneath this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the exotic caves get pretty windy. Oh, man, I didn't even see that little side passage there. Or, I guess I saw it was there, I didn't realize how narrow the ledge was. Alright, now, sliding down here when this opens up might get a little bit hairier.
If you could lead me back up to oxygen really quick.
Oh.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, right beneath where the tunnel opens up, there's iron right beneath us.
Ooh, nice.
Do you see where that?
Yeah, I hadn't really looked around yet.
Yeah, right up where our tunnel starts going down, right behind all that ammonia, there's a huge patch of iron. There's also a huge patch of lithium.
And... oh, hey, look, more tethers.
That's what we needed. With 2 iron, we can make a medium shredder, which will permit us to make turn soil directly into scrap. And
Yeah,
with
okay.
1 tungsten,
Actually,
we
I guess
can make,
that wasn't useful. I guess I just picked up organic somewhere.
Wherever you go, I can see the ore around you. I can't see anything when you go away, though.
Ah.
It's like if we were playing Minecraft and when you walked away from somebody, their chunks unloaded and they fell into the...
Yeah.
It's
I have
kinda
a
spooky.
pretty good idea what's going on there.
Thank you for that, by the way. I can follow the tethers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like magic.
Yep. Oh, did you not see the other one I dropped? Alright, so there's that, do that later. I was gonna put that up, but I'll get up there eventually. Something in particular, or you just,
There's poops.
ah, okay.
Do you guys have any
I
other
can't
ones?
reach them.
Oh, I did pop, like, 2 of them earlier. Maybe they didn't get cleared for you.
Oh, that's why.
So there's spiralite. That's a satellite. So I guess it was not that ammonium patch. There's a laterite. Yep, there's a research. There's more laterite and more laterite. And it's just scrap. Another Astro. Or another backpack, I guess. It's not full Astroneers anymore. Are you dead yet? No.
Nope.
No, talking to the gas bag here.
I thought you were talking to me for a minute. I'm like, no, I'm not dead.
Come on, die already.
It's like, I'm not that bad at this game. Come on.
Alright, so that's a bunch of power cells. There's one
Yeah.
filter over here.
I mean, I may be the only astronaut in existence that don't know how to fly shit, but I mean...
Oh, you've come back. You're closer to the base. I can see the ore.
Ah. Yeah, I was kind of swinging around looking for...
There was some iron around here. I don't see more.
I wonder if the generation
I
changed
thought it was
somehow?
behind this ammonia patch.
Yeah. That's kind of the direction I had been going.
hello, Mega Aluminum.
Oh, there's some compound up here too. So we could make more tethers if we wanted to.
I think it was back here. Actually, there's some iron in the ceiling up here.
Oh, it's in the ceiling. Okay. I hadn't. Yeah, I always forget to look up in these other planet caves. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Well, a little blind, but oh, can you not see those guys?
No.
Ah, okay. Okay, so that ended up being a little bit steep there. Yeah, just a little bit. Actually, look back up. There's some poppers here.
Hoppers are a good name for them.
Yeah, that's might be a little bit too gentle. Alright, got you, got you. That one might get a little bit close. Yeah.
I think I've mastered the art of the rover.
Rovers are wonderful, aren't they?
Yep.
Alright, well, hopefully it's too far to bother us.
Yeah, it's right above.
And... yeah, okay, so that's actually it. Oop, wrong button. That might be it. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Over in the ammonium.
We need some tungsten. For
Mm.
that, we might have to go off the rails a little bit. I picked up some sphalerite.
Yeah, I saw that. Excellent. Alright,
Amusingly, if you go far away and I happen to know where the ore is, I can't mine it. If it's not rendered for you, I cannot pick it up.
Ah, okay, so that's...
I can mine the dirt, though, but that just means it'll be hanging in the air. So I'm like a ghost, I'm not really here.
I seem to have put myself in a bit of a predicament.
Uh-oh.
Are you in a hole?
No, worse than that.
Alright, so that's...
Are you in a hole inside of a hole?
No.
Did you fall into the planet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so there's some more
Are you
iron if
staring
we
into
want
the
it.
void?
No. I have no idea where I am. You just put my car upside down.
Oh, jeez. Hi, boys.
Yeah, whenever you come back, if you get something GPS, that'd be great. I think on the other side of this mountain. I'll climb the mountain.
I don't see any ore.
Oh, yeah?
Can you?
Wasn't seeing a whole lot. Just figured I'd kind of take a... yeah, there's some laterite up there. There's some clay or something, maybe. Some guys pooping above us.
They're farting on us.
It's gonna be fun to do.
Alright, what else do we got?
This is a terrible idea.
There's the compound. More compound. Right, okay, so that's a dead end. Ooh, that's a little bit of a... ooh, I think that's some lithium, though.
Lithium's fun.
Still no sign of wolframite, though.
Sounds important.
It kind of is, yeah. Need any air?
Yeah, I'm planning to go back soon. I filled up at the tethers a little bit ago.
There's a filter.
Okay. Did you take the extra tethers?
Yeah, I picked them
Okay.
up.
I see the base.
Woohoo!
I just went the complete wrong side of the same mountain.
Okay, I picked up 3 more resins, so we're good for a while.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna drop some of this stuff off in case we
I
do.
can pick it up. I'll carry it with me.
Alright, so that was kind of that way. Yep, satellite. We should have a little. I guess we'll veer to the left here. Power, power, power. Filter, filter.
Okay, I put this fellow right on the ground and picked up the lithium, which is by far more valuable. It's like 8 times more valuable.
Okay.
We can always make more salary in the trading post once we find whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I found 3 filters on the
Yeah, I just pulled
So
2
you
of them
have-
off a body. Well, there's more lithium, but I think we're probably pretty good considering we want to get a bunch of stuff. Yep, and a dynamite. Alright,
I'm gonna try to catch up with you. I can't see the ground, but
yeah, I'm actually thinking about turning around
There's
because I'm
definitely some
pretty
down
far
here.
out here.
okay, I can see the ground again, so I'm closing in on you. Just keep an eye on the ceiling too.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about that. There it is.
We've got. You found it? Ooh.
Yep, somebody's blooping over here.
I gave you my filter.
Okay. And okay, yeah, step back a little bit. There we go.
Yeah.
I was actually
didn't
closer than I
touch
thought
that.
there. Oh, you can actually get it. Cool. I was gonna build a ramp. What's that cloud coming at you? Oh, you're actually over full. Okay.
That's all of it. I've got 1 extra resin I can put away and 1 canister I don't really need.
Okay.
So we can get going and get more lithium while we're here.
Yeah.
Just gorge till we can't hold anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, I dropped a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Maybe you got it.
I picked
but,
it up.
Okay. Okay, so this one is actually in a bit of a deposit, so we won't be able to get it
I've
all
got
of
2
it
more
easily.
spaces I can hold something in. Well, no, I've got 3 more.
Okay, that might be.
Nighttime is such a sad time.
You
about
can also
all
take
we
off
need.
your last canister if you feel safe, so we can bring even more back.
Hmm. Yep, now it's just organic.
If you raise the soil level slightly on the rock itself, it allows you to dig slightly deeper.
Yeah, I've noticed that before. It feels a little bit cheaty. Of course, you being here is also a little bit cheaty, so, you know.
I don't seem to be able to do that, so I guess we're already too close.
Hmm. Oop.
Why is him being near cheap?
Because I have X-ray vision.
He chair glitched out here. Or she chair glitched out
So
here.
as far as the game is concerned, I'm technically in deep space.
Okay, so that's just
It's rendering
organic.
stuff he sees to me, but not the dirt, so I can see through. We could bring some ammonia back. Oh, we don't need it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure there's lots more lithium with that.
yeah.
tank.
If you got everything, if you picked up everything else valuable, then.
Oh wait. Come over here.
Aha!
Okay, that's one more deposit done. I've still got enough room for one more item.
Okay, and the only problem is I lost track of my bearings doing all that.
Can I do this?
It's the
Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey, Loin, how's it going?
Oh, I can't do that.
All right, we're actually
thought I
probably
could
kind of
connect
done with
one
the.
rover to another.
You can? Well, not the small
But they
rover,
won't.
but.
No, the big ones. You can't drive them though.
Well, maybe that's a multiplayer thing with us being gone. All right, so organic.
Why? Are you supposed to be able to drive them?
All right. Do we have any other
Did
actually
you know that a full
valuable?
canister is actually worth more scrap than an oxygen tank? Do you have any full canisters?
I got a full one,
Okay.
yeah,
I'll take it.
but I don't have anything else. I need to be carrying. So
I got you a big rover.
Ew.
Essentially, is what I'm trying to say.
cool.
Look at this research, though. Oh, if only.
Yeah.
I cannot see the ground.
Oh. Do I need to make the ramp a little bit wider?
I'll get this eventually.
Yeah, it's a little bit small right at that side there.
Oop, hold on. I'm in the hole with the poop.
I just completely killed that machine.
There's more lithium down there.
That's great. But
I
I
mean,
suppose we can always come back, though.
yeah. Okay, and then this has a little bit to the side. Yep, made it a little bit of a hill there.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
guess the only caveat of me being here is just that I cannot see the ground, so it's extremely risky.
Yeah,
So
actually,
if
I
I
should.
fall in a hole I don't see, I'll just lose everything. I won't be able to come back up here with that old chair.
I should probably grab that beacon and mark our landing site.
There's a lot of debris up here. We should come back to this spot. If there's a beacon, you'll be able to find it from space, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
how do I pick up an extender?
It has a couple of little micro target areas, so you kind of have to move around, and then if you like shift click it back, then if it can, it'll stack. Or I guess if you just put it on your backpack, then it'll stack if it can. Alright, oh, just in time for the storm.
Okay, I'm ready to go back home. You've already left, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Ew. Another tab crashed. Okay. Interesting.
Going back home.
Oh, hey, it's even in range.
I'm just kind of looking up, waiting to see you guys. Well, that was a dumb landing.
Hello. I came back.
Ah.
Well, I guess the planets are closer than I thought.
Yeah. Well, no, I just changed the client speed, so I went through space faster.
Oh, okay.
It's actually pretty risky because if you go too fast, your camera speed can become disassociated from the location of where your body. And because the camera follows your body because you're holding yourself in the air, if you're farther away from the camera, then your body moves even faster than the air, which puts your body even farther from the camera,
Whee!
and it becomes this geometrically expanding space until finally your body shoots
Yeah,
off.
well, this shuttle only has a single slot on it, so you can't get the two things.
Can I pick the shuttle up?
Nope.
Nope.
So that's annoying. Is that useless now?
It could be scrapped later.
So this shuttle's forever gonna stay there. Okay. So update, few updates.
You could put a large storage on that rover if you want to.
I thought about it. I've been slowly making the base larger.
Excellent.
See,
And
there's more
then...
space. We have more research things.
I've got to teach you how to use storages.
Who, me? Yeah.
You're like a dog. You leave all the stuff in the ground. You're like my nephew.
Normally I don't.
You're like my nephew.
Alright.
So
Organized.
all over the ground.
I'm going to take a short break. And we'll be back in a few minutes.
Put all my stuff in the smelter.
Well, we have to organize everything we need to do. Buy something pretty.
I could leave this up for
New shredders, one of them made.
whatever we can see you guys doing.
Yep. That way we can get our scrap going. Also, I made these for you.
Oh, shut up.
Hmm? No, look at all this stuff in the ground.
That wasn't me, actually.
Was it? Oh, the other person?
You made a shredder. Where do we make shredders?
It's the small shredder, so.
Oh, it's in the small one then.
Hey,
Medium shredder.
we don't quite have the iron yet. We're smelting.
Okay. So look, if you come over here, you can see. I've showed you this. I made another rover, and I was an idiot and I didn't read right, so I made another small rover on accident.
I'm distracted. Hold on a second. I'm gonna figure something out. Where did our compound go? Oh, there. Okay, 1 compound, 1 iron, 2 resin. Doing some alchemy here. I'm gonna get all the end game infrastructure built really quick so we don't have to think about it again. That way we can just have all the fun stuff. For that we just need a shredder and a trade post. Then we can work on our chem lab. Okay, the first iron is smelting.
That doesn't sound good. Why are none of the wind turbines working?
Wind turbines don't depend on whether the storm is flying. They work on an invisible field that pulsates on and off, not whether the storm is moving.
What's that BS?
Well, it's easier computationally speaking.
I see blocks flying around and I will avoid them. I'm standing here.
Trade posters go.
Nice.
I'm gonna need that in a minute.
I know. Give me a minute.
Alright, look back.
Hello.
Got back just in time for the storm there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Put that wherever. So. I was just telling him I was an idiot and made a small rover on accident, and then made
Yeah.
a big one.
Well, I mean, multiple small rovers is kind of nice. You know, people
Whatever
out
you say.
scouting for stuff.
Consecutive normal punching. Hey, can you stop? I'm... Please. If I forget where the true flat is, it's gonna take me an hour to get it.
You forget where the what is?
Just the true flat plat. Do you see the ground here?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to extrapolate this everywhere.
Hmm.
Oh, I just used the ground from where the exo thing was.
Yeah, use the
Ew.
ground here. The exo flat is not actually real flat, it's off.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay. We have been bringing through our research, okay.
One out of 64 saves, you'll get lucky to get one that's exactly on the mark of it.
Oh,
I
oops.
see.
Yeah, sometimes you click things in OBS and they don't actually click. I guess I had
If your tanks are
been
full, go ahead and
on
put them on the dirt.
long enough for the alarm to go off.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
We have our trade post and we have our shredder, so we can start scrapping. And our main power sources
Yep.
are all plugged back in. Okay, okay. I just need some batteries. That's
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm very close to getting it wrong. I'm in the button close to it.
Yeah, there you go, in a rover.
Yeah, I just got in a rover. I've been hit twice. Our storage units are being bottom out.
Yeah, it's nice to get him tied down. Whoa,
Oh,
look at that
one of my
platform
things
got
is
flipped.
flying.
Haven't seen that before. I guess because it got deformed, it got loosened up.
There you go. Oh,
Upright.
it's yeah.
Alright, so got that going. What are...
So how does this shredder thing work?
put stuff in it, and it goes away.
What kind of stuff? Any kind of
800.
stuff?
Everything. Your friends, your life,
Alright, come here then. Come here then.
everything you
Train
love.
analyzer is more, apparently.
So, can
Yeah,
I
like-
take salvage and put it in there?
You can, but like, watch this. Where are you?
Coming.
See this wonderful small solar?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no power.
4 on... I mean, I guess that's not too far off from what
There
the...
we go. The reason I'm shredding this is because since it takes 1 copper to make a small solar, that 1 copper can be traded for 1 malachite, which can be smelted back into 1 copper. Because it will poop out exactly 1 scrap. Which you can trade for 1
just said I
malachite.
didn't hear it. The shredder's really loud.
So I can take this 1 scrap, and I can take it to the trade post.
Okay.
Actually,
I'll
let's...
trade it for 1 malachite.
Bye.
Let's actually... So,
That is the utility of the shredder. It can turn everything back into its constituent part, without any loss whatsoever. It's magic.
So what happens if I put you in there?
I would start getting smaller and smaller until I disappeared, and then I would scream.
Right, get in there. Go on.
Yeah, they had there was a little GIF they put out from like the early version where they actually did have somebody in a seat and put him in the in the big shredder.
I think they stopped the video right at that moment,
Yeah.
and they made a JoJo joke.
And Haglin
Until next
Gaming,
time, there's-
thank you. The it is a host or a raid. Hello, how's it
Look,
going?
it's back.
We're poking around in Astroneer, and Kite is teaching us all the ways of shredder economics.
Shredder economics.
Pretty much.
Loved it.
Our 2 batteries have evaporated.
I took one of them because I was going to be playing around with an augment. And there's 2 over on the solar as well.
We should have the research to... Right, we need to make more solars. To have the energy budget to do the shredding. Hold on.
Yeah, I was
In
looking
that
if there's
case, we
anywhere
use all
to...
the small...
so
Yeah,
actually,
we
this is
should-
already a flat area. I don't want to mess that up.
Is this power like actually efficient?
Yeah, it is. It's good enough.
It looks like it shouldn't. I don't know why it looks like it shouldn't work.
It works.
And that was actually some resources down there.
You see, I really got
Shredonomics.
wind here, so I'm gonna keep getting more...
And Bamboo, thank you for the follow. Glad you like watching me stare at holes. Which is so there's the Astroneer people put out a daily challenge
Oh, did
to do. Yeah, so it was actually a really good idea. Since we're kind of in this lull before the 1.0, they came up with the 60 days of challenges to try out.
I hear about that.
Yeah, so the challenge for today is to make a staircase. Which I've never gotten into any of that stuff, so I just need a
Staircase
bunch of
that more.
We
angles.
have 8
And I-
solars instead of 4 now.
One of these might be... no, that's not really a good... Maybe that is... No, not really. Of course, I'm probably messing it up a little bit by being there. But that's
We're
like...
1 byte away from getting wide mod.
Ooh.
Crap.
Yeah, research is there. It's just we've got our power.
It should
I'm
fix
at-
itself by
I'm
morning.
gonna go see what that death point is over there.
Oh.
Oh, she ran right in the middle of that. I like my super long rover.
A pillow. There you go. There's a bite.
Which mod do you want first?
Well, I already got narrow, which I think is what the main thing I would need for some precision stuff.
Be right back.
That's good
so
for a rover.
that's... Actually, I'm not sure that's completely flat, though.
This dead body,
Yeah,
that's what I
it's
noticed.
all... Well, yeah, that would give you a bunch of faces, so maybe we need to... Actually, that is... Let's look at... Yeah, it's a little bit of an angle, too. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's gonna be it. Just trying to get some kind of angle. I guess I could try actually digging down for a base. It's a crooked base. I mean, there's flat to the planet, and there's just flat in general. So you first have to find something, and then the tricky part is going to be if you make a... This is where we might need a narrow mod. Because like anything you can do here is going to be very big. Yeah, like kind of repurpose the drop pod module or something so that looked a little bit better.
I am very much confused what he's on about.
Well, someone was wishing for a properly styled single seat for shuttles and such. Because right now, if you put the enclosed on the shuttle, it's this like kind of half thing because it was really made for more the medium shuttle.
I'm back.
No.
You can just stick this up here.
That
Then we can put the organic on the platter and it will take it automatic.
might be about it one step.
Right now we're making more than twice as much power as we can.
Wait, how do you know that?
It
Look
is
at
not
the
a
research.
step though.
Huh.
We're at 180% just, so we're good.
Okay.
Does anyone have resin or dirt? One of those two.
Well, I'm kind of making my dirt in and out. I guess I'm not really using the resin.
Okay.
So I guess the trick here is how do you
Do
get...
we need anything at the moment?
Hmm?
Do we need anything at the moment? Or research?
Yeah,
again?
urgently. Yeah.
What do we need?
Resin actually. So we just need some dirt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
off
okay.
at an angle.
Do I? Do I got you?
So that would be way too big for us. Well, and there's a couple angles in there.
Alright, I'm taking 3 kindness and I'm gonna fill them up.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Could
mine
be
them out
some
the way.
grid there.
If I put a speed mod on this road, would it make it faster?
Yeah, when they first did the
I
mods,
wish.
they were talking about having that kind of versatility, but it has not appeared as of yet.
So what are the mods good for?
Just the tool.
Oh, they're for the tool.
Yeah.
They're
So
called tool mods.
well, they're called augments.
Okay. So a boost mod is to do what? Make it
Makes it faster.
inhibitor?
That's a weird one. It actually removes the digging function, or the terrain modification function, but then you can actually pick up like organic or surface minerals and stuff.
Alignment is
It can also do coloration in combination with the terrain analyzer.
wide. I put one on wide one, to be honest.
Yeah, the alignment mod is a weird creature, and it locks the orientation of the tool to where you first click. It's supposed to automatically make it precisely lined up, so it's always perpendicular to gravity from where you stand. But in practice, it's a bit picky.
Yeah. Well, that's almost one block. Oop, and then I run right into it. And it starts modifying that stuff. Yeah, the narrow mod isn't narrow enough for this kind of stuff. Yeah, now that's an angle again. And that... yeah, that's an angle as well. So we definitely seem to be on some kind of grid here. Maybe.
All people who look into videos of people playing Astroneer just see people staring at the ground trying to making the same dirt go up and down for hours.
Oh, yeah, I imagine that, you know, what the challenge is, you get a lot of the people just, everyone's staring at staircases. It's
Everyone's like, what is this game about? I don't know, but I've spent the last 200 hours flattening things. It never ends. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, I've generally not played around with the flat stuff, but now it's like the one thing I haven't done, so.
I made the flat surface around the base if you want to extrapolate from that for easy.
Yeah, I guess it's possible, because it's definitely not like flat to gravity. But I figure it's a plane, so there ought to be a right angle to it. I guess I don't know.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're moving diagonally.
Well, yeah, I think I found an edge, because there's some grid stuff kind of happening down here.
There you go, you can do whatever you want now. The machine
Thank
can
you.
get some resin.
Just go ahead and set it off for resin.
Alrighty then.
I'm getting dirt too.
Resin. I can't make resin.
Alt click on the base. The machine itself.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's really ever...
Yeah, that's a bug, by the way. It's not supposed to happen.
No, things are a little bit off here somewhere. I was like, I can get some kind of flat faces. I don't know if they're actually right angles. It'd almost be easier to line up with some... well... where did I get these formations?
Hello.
Hello. Ah, yeah. Okay,
Bye.
so well, there you are. Yeah, so I've been playing around with the narrow mod. As you were talking about those. Oops. Yep. Or okay. Bye.
I just put the light on you like yoink.
There we go. That's better.
Why? It's so dark.
Maybe my surface wasn't lined up with a cube level. That might not help. So there's some sort of level there. Of course, now I have
I'm
to...
thinking back to that episode of Rick and Morty where he's like, I'll show you truth. You think you can find shoe flat with that?
Yeah. Maybe I can. I mean, I kind of got the impression it's just kind of fiddling around for angles, and I'm sure practice helps.
If you're not gonna use that light, can I have it back? Thank you. I'm gonna go exploring again. We need some more research.
Okay.
Yep. That got in the way.
Let me just make sure I have everything. Small printer, solar panel, wind panel, and light. Yep, we're good.
Some kind of
Excuse
angle
me.
there.
I can't. Thank you.
Your dirt is forfeit.
Eh. I'm sure have we not gone yet? Let's go this way.
Yeah, that's kind of at the wrong level.
You should get a drill head.
Yeah, well, there's the alignment mod, but that goes to the planet gravity. Now, lots of people have asked for some sort of thing lets you set angles somehow.
Absolute flat tool.
But meanwhile, you kind of have to, like, I'm just kind of guessing that this thing they're all lining up to is a major sort of grid boundary here, and it seems to maybe. I think you can sort of see some of the grid leveling over here.
I can come over and help you in a second.
Blender. Oh, for like smoothing things?
No, you're getting the flat.
Actually, that might not be an angle. I don't know. I guess I am a little bit off of the base landing point, which is sort of on a face. Yeah, it always like tries to even out the corner. Oh, well, they've got a shredder. There's no blender, unfortunately. That might not be base flat or planet flat or whatever. So if this is the grid.
The grid. I always wondered what it would look like inside of a computer.
Although we've got a little bit of, yeah, we can see these occasional things that line up here. So like this might be sort of a line, although, maybe I get these. Well, these aren't, well.
Like how he's just like, wow.
Huh.
Wow.
Can I get, maybe it's easier to get an inner line than an outside line? Or an inner corner than an outside corner? Yeah, that's not it. Let's see, actually when I was playing with this stuff, I got some of those, yeah, things like this. Well, not all of them are super even like that. Just some of them. And then how do I get the top of this, though? Do I have to keep just messing around? Or maybe I have to go from nearby it? Yeah, kinda. I mean, that's...
It's like
Oh,
taming animals
kind
in
of
a
a-
factory.
Kinda, yeah.
Do you give it a brick? Do you give it a piece of grass? Do you give it a salted fish? Who knows? You can try everything. Eventually something will work.
Is that a lighting glitch, or is that actually something that's not straight?
We're researching ceramic in the interim, by the way.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, it's
Try not to
it's
trade for
cheap.
lithium if you can help it.
Yeah. So that's something. I don't know if it's it. So we definitely had some damage there. Yeah, the two sides keep messing with each other.
We're researching clay.
It works.
Guess it does. So you're trying to make stairs?
Yeah, so I was trying to make like a 90-degree angle, which seems like kind of the basic element of it.
Okay.
But it seems like the corners are always fighting with each other. So it's like, this feels kind of like maybe a grid line there. I just don't know how to get that corner angled off.
Do we have any zinc?
Yep, was one zinc left. It's just for you.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I took one
Where
for the
are you
narrow
making the
mod.
stairs?
I was just messing around off to the side.
Are you
Where
up
is the
here?
zinc? Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, here you are.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a angle, I think. Well, actually, yeah, we kind of got some perfect faces there, so that might be lined up. I'm just trying to get some kind of angle on these. I don't know quite how to take this and turn the corner, so to speak.
Why can you not put things onto... Can you not put organic onto the
Onto what?
trade platform? I can't use it.
You have to put scrap on it.
Yeah, scrap only.
Oh.
When I said you could scrap it, what I meant was you can combine it with other materials to make it possible to scrap. We aren't quite that far yet.
Yep. That did that.
Where's your shredder? How am I so lost in such a small base? Oh, there it is. So if I go get some scrap, can I put it in the shredder?
Yeah, just build something like. I wouldn't suggest going on a long journey just for scrap though.
Put the scrap like next to us somewhere.
I mean, just get some soil,
Yeah.
turn it into quartz, smelt the quartz, and then turn the glass into tanks or something. Then.
Or is that not the grid?
Okay.
It's hard to say which of these is the squares, which is the angles. Well, this is looking... Yeah, maybe it wasn't lined up. Let's see. Yeah, maybe there was an angle. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. So it would be more like along here somewhere.
Where's that cave that was like right next to us?
Okay, I flattened the area around.
Would I like more
Okay,
things?
yeah,
I'm gonna
I think
make a
I
white
was like on an angle, which is why that was...
Do you need zinc right now?
mod. I mean, I want to make a wide mod to make it easy to get dirt, but you know.
There's
all
zinc
that.
right here, at the dirt.
Oh,
You can always trade for sphalerite. Just put one piece of scrap.
Okay, so there's grid. Oh, so maybe I was just not on the grid. I'm not sure I can do a one grid stair, though. Ends up, yeah. Ends up trying to reduce the stuff around it.
Oh, there's the wide mod. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
You're trying to make a diagonal, right?
I'm trying to make a 90-degree angles. That's... yeah, it's still slightly angled. So you're actually going with wide mod to spread out the changes a bit?
Yeah. Can't see anything with brightness.
Oh.
Press C. Or X. Yeah, press X. Take your gun out.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, right. It gives you a bunch of little angles, but then you have a very, very big 90-degree angle.
Here we can see where the grid blocks start and stop. By where the spheres are.
Ah. Yeah. And I was kind of seeing some of the grid along here. And it was... maybe single grid blocks was too ambitious to start.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep, wrong angle. Whoa. Just sank through a bit there.
Alright, I'm gonna come back and then I gotta go for a bit.
Good luck.
Okay. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, I've probably got less than an hour till I have to get ready for my evening too. Is that... that doesn't feel like...
Alright.
that doesn't... yeah, that does not feel like grid.
This was fun, guys. Till next time.
Yeah, I got a little bit slow at the end just because you kind of got this sort of meditative
Oh,
polygon
he's
watching.
I have a...
Yeah, that's not quite it. There's an
It's a
angle.
staircase, but it's infinitely tiny. There's
You can walk up
one
it, yeah.
pixel step for each. I used to do this whenever I want to make a tunnel to the underground for easy access to.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's actually sort of amazing that we've gone this long without a storm.
The fewer people there are, I think they spawn less often.
Huh.
Old man, true flat base. There's no wind in this base at all. There's only wind in one spot. It's right here.
Yeah, well,
This is the only wind in the whole base. Yeah. I made a whole bunch of platforms to detect it. They didn't.
oh. Yeah. Interesting. Now, that was the found turbine too. I wonder if there's any weird things with how those would get hooked up versus the made
Location.
ones. No, it's location. Okay.
There we go. 4 amps of power overnight.
Alright, let's see, that was a little bit of a grazing one. Let's see, where were we playing around? Alright, so we think...
Building a second research platform.
Ah, excellent. Well, okay, so within this plane, that looks like it, but is that...
This is flat.
Okay, so yeah, so that seems... Okay, so this is that flat, which means there should be a right angle here somewhere. Doesn't look quite right. Yep.
I made a platform up here.
Okay. That's... yeah.
That's the reason I use wide mod, is because on the edges, they're
Oh.
more likely to default to exact 45 degrees. It's a floating point issue.
So it's easier to go 45-45 than 90. Let's see, in that angle, looks like it is not actually lined up.
I tossed you the wide mod if you want to try it.
I guess if you made a very big staircase.
Those 80-foot tall people, yeah.
So there's that. It's probably... well, this needs to be... I guess if you just kind of edged in with it,
You got it.
but you'd have to work from the really big areas to do it. And that is
They just kind
not...
of naturally emerge.
yeah, that's not... definitely not on that one.
Here's one, I think.
Okay, so that is... it is on Steam and Xbox that I know of right now. Those are pretty much the launch platforms. Maybe they'll branch out after 1.0, but they're kind of just focused on getting those platforms. You know, I don't remember offhand. Yeah, it seems like I think it was 20 and it might be like 25 or 30 now. They did a launch price increase at some point. Oh, so that actually...
That's flat. You've done it.
well, I was looking over at this thing. That might be it.
You made the wrong flat.
Oh, is it a slight angle?
It's not what we wanted. I mean, this is flat.
Okay. Yeah, so that's one angle. Yeah, they keep.
You got it. That's 45 right there.
Well, I was going for 90, but
You're not going to be able to get 90 out of the flat.
ah,
That's how I got. The way I got the like if you wanted to get like come up here. I might need the. I guess I don't need the wide line for this, but if I wanted to get a perfectly flat surface out of this 45 to be vertical, I'd want to raise this up here in the top a little bit. And then you'd want to wait for one of these edges to. Oh, it's a storm.
yeah. Just working on your dodging.
The blocks are only after you.
Ah, okay. Alright, actually, so far that seems to be all the blocks.
Yeah, come here. Careful not to mine anything.
Yep, there's one.
Do you see where my cursor is? Do you see where my cursor's at?
No. Oh, no, okay, yeah.
This is a 90-degree angle.
Oh, that was mine.
The way I got this was I was flattening from up here towards the corner very, 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 very slowly. And it raised this all the way up. It raised this one particular angle from here all the way up to the top. And
Okay.
that forced it to be 90 degrees because there was no
Yeah,
to it.
well, 90 degrees to somewhere else, yeah.
Yeah, so I went from this 45 to this one, which is just another 45. That's how.
Yeah. Yeah, so this thing seemed almost promising over here. They always
I feel like I'm cheating because I have lots of experience with this.
Oh yeah, I know don't have any experience. I guess I just haven't necessarily had the patience for it, but oh yeah, and I'm not doing.
There are some places it's absolutely like if you go to another planet and you're not right on one of these on the faces of the planet, it's insanely difficult to get any flat surfaces at all. It's possible, but it's not. The only reason it works conveniently here and they're all leveled is because we're on one of the many faces of the planet. We're right on the equator on the east.
Yeah.
So we get lucky, but there used to be the prevailing thought that it was impossible to make flat surfaces on other planets until people realized that the only reason you can't just extrapolate this one surface forever is the same reason for why you can't have a disk planet with perfectly flat gravity. As you get out towards the edge of the disk, it becomes diagonal instead of flat.
Yeah.
We have our monument to flats right here.
Yeah, it keeps taunting me. You can sort of see that face in there.
Oh, you got it.
Well,
45.
yeah, 45.
You're gonna have a heck of a time getting 90 out of that. You'll be there all day.
So it just doesn't work, huh?
Well, it's that the whole reason that you can extrapolate 45s out of flat is just because it's convenient, mathematically speaking. But it's really, really hard to get a 90 straight out of another 90. Just because otherwise the whole would have to be reducing all the math, and the chances of getting an integer value out of a float math system are pretty small. And values that are this
well, it's just weird how it suddenly pops up something else nearby.
Yeah. The reason it does that is because it's incrementing those values by 0.001, 0.002, 0.203, and the closer you get towards the middle of your sphere, those increments are larger and larger and larger. But in order to actually have a physical effect on the terrain, it has to increase one of the height maps for one of the 6 faces of the cube. Or, well,
Oh.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individual corners, and each has their own height map. None of the height maps can flow into each other, otherwise the cube would become invisible on 1 or 2 sides.
Right. So that
And so
pushes
what
out
they're
a little
doing
bit
is-
and goes over the edge, and now it
Right.
has to raise up the other block, or the
In order
face.
to make everything match, as you keep adding those tiny, tiny increments, you start getting those weird angles.
Okay,
Because
so
it
that's
only flips one of them,
actually
the others have to raise to match.
this
and you
point
end up
moving out a
polarizing
little
it.
bit, and then we have to have a face up to it.
Right. So with narrow mod, you can kind of get your 45s perfect. There's probably some magic technique to getting 90s out of 90s, but I've never seen it before. The
Yeah,
worst
I know.
part is
I know.
that on
I've
some
seen
other
some
planets-
cubes.
Ugh. I know it's possible to make cubes, but I figured people just did it by making 45s and then flattening them out.
Oh. So you think they did 45, 45, 45, and then sort of built from there?
Yeah, kind of like we've got up here. If I take, let me show you. So I don't have a wide mod.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if the inner angle is going to work, but you've got the 2 angles there. Yeah, and then you get that one little corner. Yeah. Well, no, almost. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a little bit of it.
So you'd have to be very careful with it. Narrow mod would make this a lot easier. Yeah, you get the idea, though. Anything's possible with 45s. It just takes a tiny bit more work. Then we could draw somebody's face on it.
Huh. So actually, a mod that was sort of like a rounding mod, mathematically, to allow you to not overshoot those perfect points, might make it a little bit easier to do
It
some
would
of
be
this.
an integer mod.
Yeah.
It would be a cube mod, basically.
Well, I don't know if it would have to be always like exact, always just integer, but, you know, having some stop points or something, I don't know.
I guess I'm using the wrong word, but it'd be an absolute surface mod.
Yeah.
When you try to flatten a cube, it turns all the edges to either maximum, halfway, or
Yeah, so
and
yeah,
permits nothing in
some set steps that work nice, but yeah, so if you do it enough, knock that back, then it's overshooting stuff down here to make it happen, I guess. So you could have a staircase with little angles in it.
Do you know how I got the first flat surface for the base, though? That's the hard part. Remember the circle I showed you? You can see the circle that goes around the edges. That's where the cube stop and start. So if you knew where that was, you could kind of lift it up a tiny bit until those edges start to round out. Yeah, it'll probably still take 20 or 30 tries, but...
Okay. Okay, so that is not... Man, what is unhappy with that? Probably one of these. Okay. Oh no, I was trying to... Oof. Mm.
This feels nice up here. I was playing with some kid and they told me that I talked to them like their mom did. Like every time I was like, don't do that. And they were like, Mom.
I'm not quite sure.
I have to start. Ooh. That looks good.
Okay, so that gives us a 45.
These are gonna be some whack stairs.
Well, I'm saying, okay, can I get to the other angle here? Oop, that was too much. And then work from there. We have... No, none of those look really right. You know, I was just thinking about, going to get more air. So I guess maybe I have to build this out a little bit. Oop. So we can take it back down. And actually, what we sometimes end up doing is going to take down stuff nearby. And that sort of pushing
Have
it
you ever
towards...
tried building a 45-degree smooth angle all the way down to the core?
No, I've done some... I went to the core once, but we didn't try to make a single ramp of it.
There's actually... You actually can't do it, you know?
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah.
It gets you pretty close, but eventually you're back on flat ground again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sign out so you get 60 FPS. It might make it easier.
I'm
gonna hang out
And it's
once.
probably some... There might be some load involved. I don't know if it'll actually be 60 FPS, but...
Looks good to me.
Yeah, I mean, the 45's okay. I don't think I quite hit the 90 up top here. I almost thought I had it. That might be an overshoot.
Did your FPS change?
Well, I don't have a counter up, so it's kind of hard to
I
say.
guess you can't see the difference. I had a boyfriend once, and he has great internet at his house.
Ah.
And when he watches YouTube videos, sometimes his Xbox will swap to 60 frames per second instead of 30.
Mm.
And I'll be like, it switched. And he'll be like, huh? What? What?
Yeah,
He can't even see it.
I've never really noticed the frame rate differences.
It's a weird movement granularity thing. It's how smooth everything moves.
Yeah, I mean, half the time I'm just kind of annoyed that people are, you know, from my perspective, wasting bandwidth on that when it's for streams.
Yeah.
When it could be either
I
be.
can't watch streams at all. I'm on DSL.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, sometimes you get
So
transcoding. I don't know how slow that gets, but
If you're on long distance, DSL, pretty much the best bandwidth you can get is 2. That's it.
is what?
So you can is 2 megabits. So that's
Yeah.
about 250 kilobytes per second.
Oh, 250
So you
kilobytes.
can-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So with 250 kilobytes, you can watch like 360p quality YouTube, and you can still download it 3 times faster than you can watch it, so you can catch up.
Ah.
At 480, you can't quite always catch up, but most of the time you can pull even. Most streams run at 720 or at 60 FPS at lower resolutions, which throws all that out of the window.
Yeah.
With transcoding, if at lower qualities, you can watch it, and so like with AGD, I can do that just fine.
Ah, okay.
I think they started running like yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I've never been super into the speed run thing, but so I'm not
I used to be
sure
able to
if that's
start a
complete-
game and go straight from start opening the game to getting to the moon in less than an hour.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think there was like speed run coming up soon on the 60-day thing. Yep. That wasn't it. I want to play around with this stuff so I can figure out if I was. Oh, I wonder if it's actually a little bit over on that. Of course, now it's nighttime. Hmm. Yeah, seems to be kind of sticking to that. So now the question is, can we take a piece of this? Actually, we've been kind of messing with stuff here, haven't we? Yeah, this is not quite flat up here.
Somebody on Discord posted a picture of himself in bed, and there's like 10 cats.
That's a lot of
I
cats.
just, it's a lot of cats. There's so many cats.
I hope that's off topic.
It's in a different server.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely don't have that. So there's the grid of this level. And the lighting. And there's that. And there's a storm. I guess it was about time for oxygen anyway.
Hello.
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 Hi. Are you guys
Kite left trying to get me FPS. I'm currently playing around with the stair challenge, and it's very challenging. So, unfortunately, it's not super exciting right now.
what's the stair challenge?
So there's the 60 days of Astroneer. It's pinned in general, I think. So one of the whole series of things people put out today, it's try to get some like perfect angles to make a staircase. And that's something I've never messed with before, so I thought it might be a little interesting change of pace.
Do you want to
Sure. Middle of a storm right now. It's a little. Actually, let me. I forgot about my audio control here. We'll just turn Astroneer down a bit.
Just now. I've
Okay,
never
so
actually
I just
played
had-
one. On you go, sorry.
You might need to increase your microphone volume.
As oh, hold on.
I can hear you, but your microphone isn't very loud.
Is that any better?
A little bit. You can still increase.
Mm.
Do you know where your microphone setting?
That is my mic at full volume.
Well, yeah, I've applied a boost at the operating system level, and then it's usually okay in other things. And that is okay. Kate's back. Okay. So we were playing around with this stuff, trying to.
Oh my gosh! It remembers all my items and everything. Wow.
Oh yeah, they had
I
the
guess when you don't get time to edit the game.
they had the multiplayer saving thing a while back.
They did, but the problem is most of the time when I get... Huh?
Is that any better?
It's yeah. It's...
Maybe lower it to 90, but that does make it much easier.
Let me try that.
Might not be too bad. It
Like
might.
89, 90 is usually pretty good for most people.
Any good?
Yeah, you're still clipping a little bit low. Just a tiny bit.
All right. So if that's it, then we take a piece of this.
Yeah, but it is much easier to hear you now.
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay. Well, that's near some other stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna start scrapping stuff and collecting. I'm going to unlock the inhibitor mod and the paintbrush mod,
Okay.
so I can copy the color off of some unminable terrain and caramelize all this nice pristine ground out here.
Okay. So if you're 45, 45, you can join the 90s back up once you get them.
Mhm.
So I just, It's just you can't get the inner 90 really.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like I'm gonna have to collect some bytes to get that.
Oh yeah, we'll let research go. I was kind of preoccupied with other stuff.
That's okay. Let's see.
Okay, so that gives us a basic method of getting some of those angles. Okay, so that's my early warning on the alarm.
You gotta go somewhere?
Yeah. There's a user, like a local tech people meetup tonight. They start gathering in about half an hour, and so I probably won't want to get there right away necessarily. And I got like
Makes it sound like all the geeks will come out of the woodwork and we'll be like, Neato.
but I got like 15-ish minute drive, so that was just kind of my think about getting people back to base kind of alarm.
Yeah.
If
Make sure
they
we
want
put our
to,
stuff in the ground in case we don't log back in late.
yeah, if they want to get back to base and if you want to put stuff away. Although, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be how much I'm going to play before 1.0. Might just be kind of the sort of revisit and ceremonial deletion a day or two before, if anything.
There's a lot of cool stuff to get into, even in this version of the game. Basically,
Yeah,
they made a lot of huge quality of life changes to the game. There's still some bugs here and there, but for the most phasing to the ground is to a minimum. Rovers work properly. Soil works properly. There's still some multiplayer loading issues,
Oops,
but
that was
that's
flattened.
pretty much in
No,
the
that's not mine to be flattened. Well, I don't know. I was watching somebody the other day having a lot of multiplayer bugs, but yeah.
Yeah, there's still the issue where ore likes to load in. Sometimes ore doesn't load in at all. The synchronization problems are the biggest issue right now.
Yeah, and hopefully the server re-architecture will kind of take care of that.
Okay, I am looking for the old research and I don't see it. Where did it go? Oh, right.
All
It's
right, I
turned it.
can't
That's
get.
the other
I
bug.
keep
Is
forgetting
that
I can't.
sometimes platforms don't appear until you mine under them,
Ah,
and they just poof into
that's right. You
existence.
can't get the perfect angle, but you can take this and get the 45. And then if we play around over here. No, that was too much. Yep, no, that was way too much. Yeah, may have lost it. Maybe I need to not be going for the single blocks just quite yet.
Yeah, those are tricky.
Alright, so we got a double of this. Okay, so actually building that out kind of destroyed this side surface we were working with. So if we play around out here. Yep. That overdid it. Got some kind of weird angle there. Overdid that. Oops. I guess I'm not really using this one anymore, huh? So we were trying to get this stuff. Oops. Uh,
I'm not sure if I'm. Oh, okay. You're drawing power. That's fine.
ah. Yeah,
Backpack integration into the electric system is really funky.
yeah.
Like,
Well, I think yeah, there was a
consume
point
power.
where it didn't have priority, and sometimes that was annoying, and now that does have priority, and that can shut stuff down.
But it's not that it has priority. That's what's funky about it. It's actually even weirder than when you take power from the system. Like, you know how cables, they'll always show you a black space and a yellow space, which is just a division of how many amps are being demanded, how many amps are being provided, right?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that closely related to the units.
It's incidental. The amps just happen to be round numbers.
Yeah.
So if you're demanding 3.68 and you're providing, 2.20, then you'll get the bigger one divided by the smaller one, and the leftover fraction will be the yellow. And then the black space in the cable will be, because like right now we're providing 1 amp and nothing is demanding it, so the internal network sees it has infinite power basically. But because there's one battery demanding power and providing 1 amp,
quite right.
it comes out to exactly 50%. So the pickle here, the reason is, if you're demanding power but you're not providing any, then you're having 0 divided by a larger number, which when you have that negative infinite, or negative divided by anything, then the cable turns red to indicate that there's no power being provided. Now, when else have you seen that happen? The only other time the cable turns red is when you're taking more power than everything else can.
Okay.
And that is because it's not because nothing is providing power. It's because you replaced the items in the electrical network that were providing power, and instead they're charging your. You stole the electricity. That's your priority, basically. It's a sneaky little trick they did. It's pretty. I like how they wove it in there. You don't even see. Just because in normal circumstances, the only way to get a red cable is if you were to physically unplug all the power. But when you're drawing power from the cable with your backpack, it looks as if somebody went and unplugged the power production. It behaves exactly the same way. I asked Veronica about it. She said that power for the backpacks was kind of a hack, which explains.
Where's my... Oh, because I'm not on a actual flat face here. And then this thing is a little bit weird. Oh, since I was trying to build that... Oop, back up. I should turn this into a corner here.
I put in the main chat. If you put all 3 zebra bulbs in one spot with 1 astronium in the middle, and 3 astronium on the outside, 1 between each, it opens a portal straight to SAS.
So that almost looks like it. But then we're coming at some weird angle. There's like a... Yeah, so that line is part of the grid. Actually, do we have someone up there? No. That is not. Got this to work once. Yep. And then that was more of a wrap-up alarm. I mean, there's a very wide margin on this event. You pretty much show up early and eat dinner first. Okay, so that's some random angle there. It is not doing me anything to get this flat. Yeah, it keeps over sharpening there.
I've got 4 more O2 tanks if you need them.
Well, it should be actually on tether here.
I'm just shredding them.
Maybe I need to have this have more stuff on it. Oh, and here comes the storm. Yeah, so it's like I can see it there, I just can't actually... get the inner angle.
They should make a wind visualization mod.
A what? A what
A
visualization?
mod you put on your backpack shoulders that tells you where the wind is and where it's blowing.
Oh. Yeah, that'd probably be more important once they actually fix the wind model. Or do you mean it's the storm?
Well, do you remember those old plasma screensavers? Where they'd have the little belts of color that would move around on their own?
I'm not
Blobs that would kind of meander and merge into each other and then unmerge?
I think so.
Back in the DOS era, mostly.
Well, I mean, there were a lot of screensavers, so I think I know which ones you're talking about. And maybe got it by just chance there. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, well, that's not exactly a staircase.
This is what our wind is like.
But I learned
It's
a
a
little
3D grid of this.
bit. Of... Where are you? Oh.
Posted it in Discord.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't keeping a super close eye on... Oh. Oh, yep. That's pretty
just a
much
pulsating-
exactly what I thought it was.
The problem is that there are some places, like on our planet, where there are vortexes that never really go away. That's why our wind keeps oscillating on and off in the same spot without progressing anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you get those dead zones, basically.
Ah. Alright, well, I can fiddle with angles forever, pretty much, so... I should probably start wrapping up, because I still have to, like, you know, get packed and get out before I start driving,
I
so...
want to hurry on that, yeah.
No, I mean,
Stuff in the
there's plenty of time, I just don't want to put it off, you know, till the very end, and then be running kind of
I
late.
can do a magic trick where my body disappears. Do you want to see?
I have hardly done anything with logging out, so, okay. Okay, you disappear? Was that it?
Yeah, I logged out.
Okay. Alright, and then I have, like, way too much stuff, but that's fine. Oh, I think I've heard, well, I think I've heard stories of, like, if vehicle bays and things are in progress when you do a load. So the smelter
Yeah,
made me a
with the
little nervous
vehicle
there.
What's going on with the vehicle bays is that historically, they just had several different tiers of things that could create items. Those were designed to be a way to make sure that you would have to follow a certain progression to finish the game.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that as time went on and they kept adding more and more and more content, that system started to gradually burst at the seams because you had one item with 20 different crafting recipes, like the backpack.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, well, I researched this, but where do I make it?
Yeah.
Only to find out that they had to create the printing item first. And they're like, huh? Then they have to research that. And then they have to build it. Then they can build the thing that they asked to build. So they rewrote the whole thing to be the way they intended it from the beginning. So you have the small printer, medium printer, and large printer, which is for making vehicles right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they've gone ahead and moved the largest production things, like the D platform, to the vehicle printer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because soon it won't be a vehicle printer, it will just be the large printer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see what the final, like, model and form of that is.
I'm curious. The one right now is really simplistic.
Yeah, well, I mean, with that, the raised tutorial launchpad, I was wondering if, like, that was a big enough space to sort of for, like, an internal crafting bay, and then it would just, like, make the shuttle and put it up there.
Mm.
But they've been showing off more of just a straight-up flat landing pad in some of the more recent screenshots, so... We'll have to see.
Interesting.
Anyway, thanks for playing Hangout and teaching us some stuff.
No problem.
I'm gonna have to be
I'll see
wrapping
you,
up and
okay?
going now. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak out.
Bye. Alright, so that was Kate from the Discord, if people don't know. One of the people who's always investigating power and scrap economics and stuff. And filters. That's where I picked up, kind of moving in that direction from. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for hanging out. Let me get this off for next time. Thanks for, oh, yep, and Haglin Gaming, thanks for the raid. I thought I still had a thanks for watching on there. I must have done something to that. But anyway, thanks for all the hosts. Thanks for hanging out. I am usually, well, I was doing Astroneer Wednesdays for a while. It's kind of been on hold to catch up on other stuff while we wait for 1.0. We'll see how that goes when 1.0 comes out. But right now, I'm just kind of checking in for the 1 month. Oh, jeez. Another tab crashed. Wonder what's going on. Anywho, what do we have going on here? Do I have anything to recommend? Oh. That's different, but it's also a person on a strange planet crafting and building stuff up. Kuro Kitsunosuke's trying out the Factorio demo, which is just kind of like the early stage of the tutorial. But if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Perhaps I'll see you again sometime. Until then, enjoy Kuro Kitsune, and good night.
Nope, that's not what I'm doing.